All right, we're live. Happy Tuesday, everybody. The dynamic duo is back and we're back better than ever. So grateful to be back here and back to doing what we love. So we have a great topic today, and this is going to really be of interest to all the sales professionals, business owners, entrepreneurs in the audience. And what we're going to be talking about is one of the core services that we offer here at Growth and Involvement Consulting.
We do, and we do a lot of things at Growth and Development Consulting. We teach core mindset principles, and the habits required for success in every area of your life. We do personalized one-on-one coaching. We do in-person retreats. But today specifically, we want to talk about, like Megan said, one of our core services, and that's important for anyone in sales, entrepreneurship, growing a business, and that is selling. Okay, sales is the best profession. I feel anyway, and we love sales. And what exactly is sales anyway? I've been in the sales industry for 20 years. Okay. And I love this line. It says, selling isn't doing something to someone, it's doing something for someone. Okay. And Megan has a great description as well as sales. What do you like to say, Megan?
Yes. And what really is sales? At the core of it, sales is facilitating decision-making. You are helping somebody, a person, a business, whoever it is that you're speaking with, make a decision to improve or expand their world or their business. So again, the product or service is just a mechanism for you to help them achieve what they want. And at the core of it, and we're going to talk about this today because I know when I first started, a lot of people have mixed feelings about sales and what really is it. And then when you understand what it is, you're helping people make decisions. It's actually such a privileged role to really be at that point with a person where they make a good decision to improve their life or their business. And again, having a great product or service that you can stand over and is going to really enhance their world, basically.
Absolutely. And I know for myself, I can never sell anything I don't believe in. Mm-hmm. I just can't. So do you believe in your product or service? Do you believe in yourself? At the core, everywhere we go, there we are. So we need to be able to believe in ourselves in order to sell our product or service. That level of belief and that level of conviction and confidence is key in selling. So let's talk about some of the key kind of components, Megan, that we discuss on our Wednesday sales training. So every Wednesday we host a sales training, sales and business growth. And this is for, like we said earlier, like sales professionals, people growing a business. And so the Wednesday is more strategic and more like action-packed, where we teach all kinds of things. So at 9 a.m. Eastern, every Wednesday, we host this call. So Megan, what are some core areas we cover?
Yeah, we're going to go through the core areas, and just to note as well who it's for. Like, you could be a seasoned sales professional. We have people in there who've been in sales for years and years. We have new people who've been sitting on an idea for a year and have just launched it and signed up new clients immediately. And then we have people who are in it like a short term. So wherever you're at, we grow you from where you are. So some of the core principles, and they say like people have acres of diamonds just in an idea. And a lot of people have these ideas to improve the world, to add a new service, to add a new product. And rather than sitting on the idea, we want to help you bring that idea to the world so it can benefit people. Exactly. So the first thing that we really talk about in the mentorship is conviction. Are you totally in harmony with what you're doing? Do you believe in it? And nobody buys from someone that's like wishy-washy. It's like, maybe this will help you, maybe it won't help you, like this kind of strange energy. And one of my favorite things I ever learned in sales training was this: they should know by your energy that you have a solution for them. That's conviction. That is like, you know what you're doing, you know what your product is about, you're an expert in your field, you're learning more and more about it every day if you're new, but you're showing up with that confidence, with that conviction that you have, like it's their lucky day. You have an amazing offer and solution for a problem that they're navigating. And a big part of this conviction piece is the beliefs that are in your own mind. So we help get everyone's beliefs straight so that we can actually go out and have the impact that we want to have.
Absolutely. I love that. I love when you share that, Megan. It's like they should know by your energy that you have the solution. So what kind of energy are you bringing to the world today? Mm-hmm. What kind of energy are you bringing to your meetings, to your sales calls? How confident are you in what you offer? And if you don't have very much confidence in what you offer, maybe you need to sign up for something else because you have to believe in what you offer
Absolutely.
the world and how it's going to benefit. You got to know the what and the why, what you're selling and why, how it's going to help somebody else. Because selling is just helping people get what they want. And you help enough people get what they want, you will get what you want. So what else do we teach on our Wednesday sales training? We have so many ideas that it's just, yeah. What else do we cover, Megan?
So, and the other thing as well is like that conviction, those beliefs, like when I first found myself in sales, so I was in pharmacy, I wasn't in sales before. And then I was kind of like, oh my goodness, like what am I even doing on these calls? Like who put me on these calls? And
Sign me up for this.
There's a lot of mixed perceptions about sales and salespeople. And that's coming from, you know, these types of characters that are maybe not as authentic. That's where those beliefs are coming from. But that's not the case for a lot. I know a lot of amazing sales professionals that are so caring. They really are serious about what they're doing. But coming back to the conviction piece, like you want to be bought into the idea that your product or service is a quote that we like to say, adds to the life of the world with every transaction.
Yes.
Debbie said it earlier, you know, it's not doing something to someone, it's doing something for them. So the first part is the belief. The second part then is the standard of being direct, honest, and kind. So those three are kind of in a balance. And sometimes people are too kind in the sense of people pleasing and, oh, you know, you can think about it and this and that. Now, you don't want to be too direct and honest without being caring either. Otherwise, it can come across as abrupt. But if you get that right balance of direct, honest, and kind, you can really hold a space for someone to make a decision. And, you know, one of the questions that we ask people when we're training them is, can you be comfortable when someone else is uncomfortable? Now, when is someone uncomfortable? When we have to make a decision. They start thinking about all the ways that it could or couldn't work out and what ifs and what if versus just like, what do I want? So you hold a space in that moment and you communicate in a certain way, very clearly, very confidently, and kind. So that's one of our standards. And we've talked about this recently as well, Debbie, and you'll have a few ideas on this as well about the difference between educating versus closing.
Yes. Yes, there is a difference. So it's the educating is part of the sales process, of course. Mm-hmm. But it's like, do you have like in the banner here, do you have a service and sales consciousness? Mm-hmm. Are you accepting the idea that you can close a sale every day? Now, depending on your industry, but you should have a sale a day consciousness. And when you have that, you just got to go release energy into the world. So who are you helping today? That's that level of service. And it's a law of circulation. You release that good energy, it's coming back to you. We don't get paid from people, we get paid through people. So even if you gave a 10 out of 10 on that sales call, and that person you spoke with, you know that sale's coming in. If they didn't say yes, you got to also look at yourself. Where did I let this person, did I let them off the hook? Where did I lose control in the sales process? So it's that honest self-reflection as well, because we can't be blaming, the leads aren't good or this person. No, we have to always look in the mirror and where can we improve? Where can we improve? And do you want to add anything there, Megan?
Yeah, and a lot of people, there's a lot of factors to sales. This is why it's kind of like complex. There's a lot of moving parts. Mm-hmm. And a lot of people are like, oh, they have a closing problem. And actually it's a presentation problem, because a lot of people, they say they have a closing problem and then they're not asking anyone for the sale. They're not saying, would you like to do this? Do you want to start today? So it's like, is it a closing problem or is it like a confidence thing of being brave enough to ask? Yeah. And we do want to educate people, absolutely. But educating them will help them to a degree. Decision-making will change their world.
Decision-making. Like I had a call with a lady the other day who's now in our mentorship. And I asked her at the end, and
it's a great question.
Yeah. And this intuitively kind of came to me. I said, give me one reason why you'd say yes to this and one reason you'd say no. So she gave me the reason, yes, I know this is going to help me. And then she gave a reason why she wouldn't. And I just focused on let's focus on like exactly what you just said there. It's going to help you. And it will help you every step of the way. So let's do it. Okay, let's do it. So people want to be led. They're talking when you're on a call, people are there for a reason. They're looking for something. There's 8 billion people in the world, yet you're talking with that person. And if you can help them, it is your duty. Mm-hmm. It is your duty to lead them into action. And there's no shame So like we said earlier, we'll say it again, selling is doing something for someone. If you know that you can help them, sign them up.
And that fear is just passing through. And even that woman that Debbie held a space for to make that decision, she's in our world, and we get beautiful messages of gratitude from her for this work and how much it's helping her, and it's going to help her. And it's like, and we actually said that to her, because she's in the sales world as well, as like, Debbie was holding a space for you. People waiting around to make a decision, what does that do for them? It just delays the progress. Yep. Nothing changes if nothing changes. So if people want to think about it and they think about it, guess what they think about it from? Their old programming. Mm-hmm. So holding a space for someone, and it's a kindness too, because we understand people are nervous. When people work with us, sometimes they're excited and nervous at the same time, and they just love their results and keep going. So it's like, it's okay to be a bit nervous. It might just be new. And what are people really nervous about? Change, things being different, opportunities. Can I do it? A lot of this stuff is just all this thinking, and we just get order in the thinking.
Yeah. And that's why we do both. That's why we teach mindset and sales. You need the mindset and the skill set.
100%.
You need both. That's why our mentorship offers both. Mm-hmm. But people can also hide in groups. So this is where the one-on-one support comes in, and everybody coming into our mentorship is selling something different. Mm-hmm. They have different beliefs, different habits, different goals. So we work individually with each person to help them move forward. Mm-hmm. And in sales also, it's like, are you letting too many people off the hook? Mm-hmm. What is it costing you by not being very good at the sales presentation? Mm-hmm. How much money are you leaving on the table by not knowing how to sell? And a lot of you listening have a product, a service that you offer people. So you're doing people a disservice by you not knowing how to sell. So if you need help, we'd love to help you. We also teach visibility, showing up on social media. Social media is a free platform that everybody in sales should be using. Or like email, whatever you're using to advertise your products and services. But we, how to show up more on social media, how to be more authentic, sharing your story, part of your story, because facts tell, stories sell. And we have a lot of stories around sales that we could share. And we do that on our sales training on Wednesday. We share from our experience.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like what not to do and what to do. And, sales is the highest paid profession in the world and the lowest. Why? There's a skill set piece. And, there's a lot of people can just end up in sales, but actually refining your skill set and moving towards mastery, that's when you're going to really help a lot of people. Because every person you help, you getting better at sales will increase the service to the world. Because a lot of people have amazing products and amazing services, but nobody gets to benefit from them if they don't have an excellent sales skill set and professional excellence.
Exactly.
So this is why we're very passionate about it. And like I said, I had mixed feelings about sales. Like there's a lot of mixed perceptions about salespeople out there. And once I changed my perceptions, I realized, wow, like it's such an amazing profession. And you're really in a very, especially if you love what you do or what the product or service, obviously that's a key part of it. But then like holding that space for someone to make a decision to improve their world. And then you see the benefits, and it's just like, there they were, you helped them make that decision. And now they're benefiting from the decision being made, not a pending decision. A lot of sales there's a lot of pending decisions out there.
So many.
Yeah, we want to close that gap, because again, and it starts with, is this person a right match? That's the first part. Do they want to be here? Do they want to do this? Do they want to try this product? If that's a yes, a lot of the other stuff is just paradigms, programs, beliefs, limited beliefs. And you have to remember, a lot of people are programmed to stay where they are. So then when you introduce an idea to change, it can kind of spark all these emotions. And again, you just remain calm and hold a space. Do they want that? So we teach this process. We teach leadership sales, power questions, how to navigate that process. And the more you understand, like we have an amazing client and she's having great, amazing results, but she's doing the work. And again, has improved this skill set around really navigating the process. Because when you don't know how to navigate the process, it's very frustrating. You don't know what's going right, what's going wrong. And one of the things that we can do to help you is review sales calls. Because it's like, I think it's going well. And then you watch the call and you're like, they didn't even ask them to sign up.
And there's a whole part of the sales process. It's like, what is your greeting like? Like, how are you showing up at the start of the call? Are you losing control? Are you asking, how are you? How's the weather? No. It's like, what inspired you to book in this call with me? That's why they're there. That's probably what they're looking for.
Exactly.
And so getting really good at the sales process. And that's what Megan and I love to teach as well. And yeah, because like nothing happens in a business until something is sold. So wrapping your head around I'm in sales. And, you know, there's a lot of coaches out there as well that are to say, oh, I'm a coach. Well, actually, you're a salesperson first, because if you're not selling your coaching services, you ain't coaching anyone. So you're selling your product or service and you're leading people into action, helping them get what they want. So yeah, there's a lot of components, like Megan said, a lot of moving parts in the sales process, and we help people with that. So mindset and skill set equals results. So if you're looking for better results, if you're in sales, if you're sitting on a business idea that you want to launch and you have fear around that, you know what? We can help you with that too. Let's just get into action, because nothing happens until you make that decision and you're like, okay, now it's time. And
exactly. And if you have a sales team, I worked on an amazing sales team before, and the manager was incredible, and so was the owner. But they would bring people in, speakers, to just add some ideas, give us some perspective, add a bit of fresh energy to the group, and kept us all focused. So if you have a sales team and they just need a double espresso, you know, we work with teams and we deliver these ideas to groups. So getting very clear, getting the metrics dialed in, but also reinvigorating the energy in the team. Because look, sales is, the reason it's a challenging profession is your attitude really matters. And people's attitude can be up and down, and your team is going in the right direction. The next thing is they're down here. So whether you're an individual person or you have a sales team, it's just this continuous growth and involvement mentally and in skill set. So Debbie, how can people reach out to us and get in touch if this is resonating?
Yeah, if any of this resonates, or you're just kind of ready to have a coach, have somebody to give you some direction and some inspiration. If you want a better community, if any of that resonates with you, maybe you just need to work one-on-one with us, whatever that is, book a call with us. We'd love to speak with you. We'll leave the link in the comments below. If you, if any of this resonates, drop your favorite emoji in the comments and we'll reach out to you. So however you want to do that, but we are here, we're showing up because we genuinely care about people. We are coaches that care, and our clients get amazing results. So if you're someone that wants amazing results too, don't be scared. Don't be scared to reach out and book a call with us. We'll help you.
And I know, and we both know, there's a lot of people in our silent audience. And more recently, a number of people have had the bravery to book a call and are now benefiting from the support and encouragement and the environment that we've created. So if you're there and you're just thinking about it, as Debbie said, get into action, and you'll be the next person that benefits from the amazing work that we can offer. We've been in this world for years now. We know we can help you, and don't sit on it. Like move in the direction of what you want. And there's lots of ways to get in touch with us. We're real people, and we're genuinely here to help you. We really care, and I'm sure you can feel this from the energy. We're very passionate about what we do and want to help more people, because by us helping salespeople as well, so many, the butterfly effect of that can go so far out, because you can impact positively the lives of so many people. So we look forward to hearing you and seeing you in our calendar. And if you have any questions, reach out to us. We're happy to answer them, and we will see you soon.
Absolutely. Have a great day, everyone, and keep your attitude positive and go out there and serve people to the best that you can and go close some sales today. Okay. All right. Bye for now.